I'm just... Oh, I'm excited. I just got to admit, I'm telling you, I'm excited. Excited because I think I've got a good build order. I found that if I got a Twilight Council after I got these 3 Stargates and this Fleet Beacon, I was good. But if I got the Twilight... excuse me, I'm coughing. If I got the Twilight Council first and tried to get Blink and Charge, then didn't have enough gas to afford Phoenixes. And then when the Fleet Beacon came out, I definitely didn't have enough gas for carriers, because I was also trying to get, because I would get the Twilight Council, then I would also get +2 ground weapons, and etc. etc. So I'm thinking this: Stalkers, they shoot up, right? That's why you want them. But if I have Phoenix on the map, if I have like 9, if I have 3 Stargates pumping out Phoenixes, I think that like the Stalkers, they're fast. Like the Stalkers, they can shoot air, and like the Stalkers, they can kill ground units. So I think I'm gonna not build Stalkers. I know it's weird. Usually Stalkers are really good against Zerg, right? But this is just the way I want to do it. To get my Twilight Council, when I'm ready to take a 4th base. So the challenges of doing this is that once you get to 200, it's kind of hard. You have to kind of kill all your units. Again, I want to just say that I'm not telling you what kind of build to make. I'm just showing you that there's a process to creating your own build. And this is the process I'm going through. So it's like a good example. Right, but also play the way you want to. Play a way that'll be fun for you. So this is fun for me. And then all I need to do is just get it to work. So, etc., etc. So yeah, it's just ongoing, like you're always going to be learning and changing your build a little bit, but I want to keep it like the core of what it is early, is warp gates and stargates. So this is, I think, an intermediate part of most likely part 6 or 7. I'm making this because it's taken me more time than I expected to come up with this build, and anyway, I just have some new ideas. I've got some new ideas from Day 9, who's a professional StarCraft gamer who has his own channel, and that idea is pitting your opponent, putting on aggression and pressure to keep your opponent in their base to buy you time, to get up more economy or do whatever you want to do. And so I've seen after that, hearing him talk about that and remembering some of the games I've seen between Huck and Zerg players, Huck and other Protoss players, who they build double pylon at the ramp of Zerg and then a cannon. It just plays into my play so well because I'm going pylon forge expansion, no gateways. So it plays into that, plus Day 9's thing, plus what I'm already trying to do, plus really worried about the beginning of my build. Just worried about whether I can actually hold and defend. I think that it's worth incorporating that kind of aggression and pressure on Zerg. So not cannon rushing for the win, but just putting a block so they can't get down the ramp, and then putting a cannon there just to buy time to get those 3 gateways up. So let's look and see what time the spawning pool goes down and what time the hatchery goes down. I'm going to look at the clock here to figure that out, so I know when I need to build my pylons and cannons. We see a gateway, so not a forge. That's a little disappointing. And so, dum-ba-da-dum-bum-bum. Here we go. Okay, the spawning pool, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Let's slow it down. The spawning pool, sorry, the hatchery, not spawning pool, just going down now. And let's follow this drone. So this is a 15 hatch. Okay, 15 hatch comes down around 2 minutes. A fast hatch, like a 15 hatch. Then what I'm going to do is wait for that hatch to go down. Okay, and then I'm going to build a pylon here and here to try and build 2 pylons, or 1 pylon and then a cannon. Okay, here we have another game, and I have no idea what's gonna happen, but let's hope that the spawning pool goes down before the hatchery. And around the 2 minutes, the hatchery will go down, if not the spawning pool. Let's go to the production tab. Okay, awesome. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Here we go. So it looks like the spawning pool, a 15 pool goes down. I have 2 minutes building that I can put a cannon here. I feel like if I put cannons here, the zerglings can just come down, and I'm not trying to I don't want to invest too much, so I just want to put one pylon, one cannon, or 2 pylons and 1 cannon here. And I'm back. Actually, it doesn't really seem like I'm back to you, but to me, it was like a million years. So let's restart. No, it wasn't a million years. You know what I did? I put on some water for tea, and I'm just thinking, I'm excited about this. I'm excited about what this is doing for me. It's forcing me to really be thorough, to really do this well, because I'm putting it on YouTube. And it's also forcing me, it'll force me to get on Battle.net, because I need to play more games. And we're going to find out how long it takes me to get up my forge. So the time is going to be 2 minutes. That's when Zerg builds their hatchery and or spawning pool, depending on what they're doing. And so let's not restart. So let's do Protosian. A Protosian. Boom. Here we go. Oh god, it's my eye. Adjust my headset, and I had the most uncomfortable headset. Ugh, it's terrible, terrible, terrible. Okay, it's a 2-minute mark. My forge is just building now, and I don't really like this. Man, when is those? Okay, right now. Okay, right now. Right now. It's 2 minutes and 20 seconds. This is the time when I have to build my 15 pylon. And you know what's cool about this? I don't need to worry about being supply blocked too much, but this is going to delay my expansion for sure. And I know it's going to, but so it might be a little risky, but I think it's worth trying, you know. And if it doesn't work out, I can always take it out of my build. Okay, I've got my forge down, and I'm going to put down a pylon. Got to keep building probes, right? So I got to put down a pylon as soon as I can. Here we go. That actually should be a 15 pylon, so it's a little bit bad timing there, but I won't worry about that. Here comes my forge. Notice I place it down there because that's where it's supposed to go. And next just comes the cannon. So let's just wait for this to finish. And yes, I want to build a cannon next. So build cannon. Build probe. So, okay, at 2 minutes and 45 seconds. I'm going to write this down. I'm going to write this down in my little notebook here. So 2 minutes and 45 seconds game time. I have a cannon going down. Okay, so now I've blocked the ramp. Their expansion's down in spawning pool. Now I'm just gonna retreat, right? I'm not interested in any more of that pressure. Now it's time for an expansion of my own. Let's put a pylon at my no. Now I put down my expansion. Okay. So yeah. Of course, these pylons are gonna go down. That's another thing. So let's build my expansion first, and then we'll build more pylons to make up for that. My gateways, 1, 2. Let's just do what I was normally doing. 2 and 3 gateways. So by now, I'm sure that's down. They're probably going to be doing a counterattack, right? So I probably should build another cannon. And I don't know if I like this play. It makes it so that slows my thing down, but I guess it's good. I just don't know if this is good. It sounds kind of pooey. What am I doing? Another cannon, and let's assume that they counterattacked, and I was fine. Now it's time to get up my assimilator. Another little thought. There's so many possibilities. I could just instead of building this and then start building defenses at my own base, I could just continue the aggression. You know, bring maybe another probe, and then just keep building pylons and cannons until my warp gates are up. But you know, that's just something I have to decide in that game. Either way, I have to be able to build a couple of cannons after my before my 3 warp gates. So I have to build a cannon here, then I think at least build 2 more and some more pylons in my base.